road would notice if I stopped. I left so often it became a language, half-packed bags and quiet exits. Every goodbye sounded temporary, every return felt unfinished. I memorized the shape of highways and the names of towns at night, convinced that somewhere farther west everything would finally feel right. I kept old motel keys in the console, old maps with folded seams, thinking movement meant becoming something bigger than me. Then one evening you looked over and asked, if tomorrow didn't ask you to leave, would you know how to stay? And suddenly the room got quiet. The road doesn't miss me back, no matter how far I drive, no matter how many sunsets disappear into the night. The road doesn't miss me back, but maybe that's okay, because for the first time there's something here that makes me wanna stay. Talked about ordinary evenings like they were worth protecting, dinner plates and open windows and songs without endings. You said, maybe people don't need forever, maybe they just need one reason. I smiled because somehow that sounded enough. Strings entered quietly, pedal steel stretched across the room, and suddenly every old direction felt softer than before. Maybe freedom isn't distance, maybe peace is an escape. Maybe all these years I kept moving because nobody asked me to stay. The road doesn't miss me back, no matter how far I drive, no matter how many sunsets disappear into the night. The road doesn't miss me back, but maybe that's okay, because for the first time there's something here that makes me wanna stay. Stay. I thought leaving meant courage, I thought distance meant control, but roads don't remember birthdays. Roads don't know your stories. Roads don't wait, people do. And maybe that's what I've been looking for all along. The road doesn't miss me back, and maybe it never did. Maybe roads are meant for moving, not for where you live. The road doesn't miss me back, but tonight I finally see home isn't where you stop driving, it's where somebody waits for you. Waits for you. Waits for you. Waits for you. guitar, electric guitar, riff and silence. I still love the road, I just don't belong to it anymore. For the first time in a long while, I didn't start the engine. There was a time I'd count the exits before I ever sat down. Always halfway out the doorway, never long enough in town. I wore freedom like a lucky jacket, worn thin around the seams, filled the silence with directions, and called that chasing dreams. I kept old roads inside my pockets, old sunsets in my head, believing if I stayed too long I'd become somebody else instead. Then one evening you poured 2 cups of coffee without asking if I'd go. You said, you don't always have to decide. Sometimes you can just stay and see. And somehow that felt impossible. If I don't leave tonight, will the morning still arrive? Will these old restless hands remember how to hold instead of drive? If I don't leave tonight, will the world still turn around? Because somewhere in your quiet I hear a different sound. Stay a while, stay a while, stay a while. You talked about familiar places like they weren't something to escape. Kitchen lights and open windows, and letting ordinary stay. You said maybe home isn't forever, maybe it's just where you exhale. I smiled, because nobody had ever made stillness sound alive. The electric guitar drifted softly, bass moved slowly underneath, and suddenly all my old reasons started losing their weight. Maybe freedom isn't distance, maybe peace isn't control. Maybe I kept leaving because staying felt too close. If I don't leave tonight, will the morning still arrive? Will these old restless hands remember how to hold instead of drive? If I don't leave tonight, will the world still turn around? Because somewhere in your quiet I hear a different sound. Stay a while, stay a while, stay a while. Pedal steel enters wide and warm, long gliding notes across the sky, like evening opening into morning. I thought movement kept me honest, I thought roads kept me free. But roads don't know your stories, roads don't wait, roads don't see. People do, and maybe that's what scared me most. face with fear. Stay a while, stay a while, stay a while. For years I thought leaving was courage. Tonight I'm not so sure. Funny how the road gets quieter when you finally know where to go. I spent years talking to highways like they knew me better than people did. Every mile became another answer. Every answer turned into leaving again. I kept old maps folded in the glove box, names written in fading ink, convinced that if I kept moving, I'd never have to think. I learned to sleep with one eye open, learned to travel light and fast, like staying too long somewhere. Would ask me things I couldn't ask. Then one evening through a half-open doorway, you looked up and smiled. You said, "You always sound like you're saying goodbye. Do you ever stay long enough to say hello?" And suddenly I couldn't laugh. Leave the porch light on if I end up driving late. Leave the window cracked a little, leave some room for being late. Leave the porch light on if these old roads take their time, because after all this running, I still hope you'll leave a light for mine. Leave it on, leave it on, leave it on. You talked about ordinary evenings like they carried their own kind of grace. Records turning in the background and not needing another place. You said, maybe people aren't lost, maybe they're just tired of pretending they aren't. I looked down because somehow that felt true. The electric guitar stretched quietly, bass moved underneath the room, and suddenly all my old directions didn't feel so urgent. Maybe freedom isn't distance, maybe peace isn't escape, or maybe some people leave too often, 'cause being known feels dangerous. Leave the porch light on if I end up driving late. Leave the window cracked a little, leave some room for being late. Leave the porch light 'Cause roads don't ask who you are. Roads don't remember mistakes. Roads don't ask you to stay, but people do. And maybe that's why this feels harder and better at the same time. Trying to outrun life. Leave the porch light on, and if tomorrow comes too soon, tell it I'm already where I need to be, standing here with you. Funny how the road gets quieter when you finally know where to go. Funny how the road gets quieter when you finally know where to go. I spent years talking to highways like they knew me better than people did. Every mile became another answer. Every answer turned into leaving again. I kept old maps folded in the glove box, the names written in fading ink, convinced that if I kept moving, I'd never have to think. I learned to sleep with one eye open, learned to travel light and fast, like staying too long somewhere would ask me things I couldn't. Everything feels open and unfinished. Some roads don't end, they just stop asking you to keep going. I used to leave before attachment, before names became routines, before mornings turned familiar and places turned into memories. I kept my life inside small spaces, backseat windows, borrowed rooms, always telling myself that staying too long would change me. The bass entered like another thought, slow and steady underneath. And somewhere between the silence I realized I was tired. Then you asked me, what if nothing's missing? What if you're already here? And suddenly I didn't know until the morning stayed. I never noticed how fast I'd been running through conversations, leaving before they could begin. Until the morning stayed, I thought freedom meant alone, but somewhere inside your quiet I started feeling like home, like home, like home, like home. You talked about ordinary moments like they deserve to be remembered. Open curtains, half-read books, and neon moments without adventure. He said, maybe people don't find peace, maybe they stop walking past it. I smiled because somehow that felt true. The electric guitar drifted softly, the piano widened every line, and suddenly every old horizon didn't seem so far away. Maybe freedom isn't movement, maybe peace is an escape. Maybe all this time I've been searching for permission to stay until the morning stayed. I never noticed how fast I'd been running through conversations, leaving before they could begin. Until the morning stayed, I thought freedom meant alone, but somewhere inside your quiet I started feeling like home, like home, like home, like I thought the road would tell me who I was supposed to be, but roads only move forward, they never turn around. And maybe the person I was looking for wasn't waiting somewhere ahead. Maybe he was waiting for me to stop. Until the morning stayed, I finally let the silence speak. No more racing through the hours, no more disappearing quietly. Until the morning stayed, I learned something simple and true. Not every journey ends somewhere. Some journeys end with you, with you, with you, with you. For years I thought the road was calling. Maybe it was just echoing.